Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about 3 Built Bar flavors. 2 of them I'm going to try on here, and one of them is the mystery flavor. I am so incredibly excited about this mystery flavor. I have not watched or read or looked up any reviews or any like spoilers on this flavor. So I have absolutely no clue what this could be. My husband admitted to me yesterday that he was reading things, and I'm like, do not tell me anything. I don't want to know yet. Like, I want to try this first, and I want to try it on here with you guys. I'm not going to describe what I think it is. The only thing that I will tell you is if it is it worth buying a box or not. And then, because you never know, it could be gross, right? We have no idea. And then the coconut brownie chunk. So excited for this. I was so excited when I received these in the mail. I was like, yeah. And apparently the chunks are back on top again. This bar does not feel very chunky, but it does vary. I feel like with the cookie dough, some bars are like overly loaded with chunks and then some not so much. But usually you get the same flavor anyway, just the texture could be off depending on how many chunks are on there. And I'm also going to be talking about the blueberry muffin, which I already have tried when I received these in the mail, and I just couldn't wait. I had to try them. And then I think they were only available, I can't remember if they were available and they came back. I can't remember, but I think I was just late to the game to doing a review on these, so I just didn't bother. But I did see right now, today, November 8th, that these are still available. These are going to be released tonight, and I believe it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 p.m. I'll put all the information below in the info box. And then the mystery flavor. The box is so cool. I thought the packaging was so interesting. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to start off just talking about the blueberry muffin. I'm not going to open this and try it because I already have tried it and I already have my thoughts on it. I'll do the coconut brownie chunk, and then we'll go into the mystery flavor. So I'll try these two, just not the blueberry muffin. So the blueberry muffin, this is 6 net carbs, and I will tell you, if you are somebody who loves blueberry muffins as much as I do, this will conquer your muffin, blueberry muffin, any type of muffin craving. Even if you love chocolate chip muffins, this has that muffiny type of taste to it. But definitely, if you love blueberry muffin, this is going to be your jam. It is so good. It is 140 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and like I said, 6 net carbs and 17 grams of protein. This does have bits of like blueberry in there. I wouldn't say it's like filled to the brim inside the bar, but as you bite through it, you will see the little blueberry specks, which is enough for me. I don't think there could be more or less. I think it's like perfect how it's done, and I really like this. George actually really likes this as well, and he's not a big blueberry muffin person. But when you first open this, it just screams. It smells like blueberry muffin. So again, if you love blueberry muffins, this is going to be your thing to really conquer that craving. It is so good, and I believe it does have the dark chocolate around it. It's not milk chocolate, it's dark chocolate. So again, I highly recommend this. Still available. You can use my code HKSOCKO on your order to get a discount, and you also will get free shipping as well. All right, so let's try the brownie coconut chunk. I am so excited that this is back because this is a great flavor. There is something about these Built Bars that have the chunks on top. When they first released this flavor, the chunks were on top. Then they came back out again, and the chunks were unfortunately in the actual Built Bar itself. And the texture, the taste was there, but not quite, because the texture, I think, of these bits with the Built Bar completely give it that home run. And with the bits on top, you can taste that chocolatey brownie goodness with the bar, and just like with the cookie dough. And if you've tried these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when they were mixed in, yes, you still got that coconut brownie chunk flavor, but you did not get that super chocolatey texture to go along with the flavor, which I think is what makes these chunk bars completely incredible. So let's try out these new ones, because obviously they had to make them again because the old ones were a different formula. So let's see. So the chunks will vary, and again, like I've said, I've had chunks like that were like all throughout. I have had bars where the chunks were on the bottom as well. Talk about lucky, right? So this one is not looking very chunky. Okay, guys, this one is not looking chunky. I'm not sure what's going on there. George had one, and his was chunky, so he left me the no chunk one. So we're gonna try it. We'll see, but the chunks do vary, and like I've said again now for the third time, is that I've had them where they're super chunk, and I've had them like this even with the cookie dough as well, and even with the brownie chunk when they first came out. I don't think I've ever had one quite this bad, but sometimes you only get like 2 or 3. But it is what it is, but hopefully it tastes just as good. So let's get it in there. It's so soft. That's exactly how I like it. Oop, now I'm going to get chocolate all over my couch. Wow. Okay, so I do see some chunks right up in there. Oh my god. The filling is so incredibly soft. It's that moussey, marshmallowy texture that I love. Some flavors aren't as moussey, marshmallowy soft, which is okay. But this is bomb. Like, this is the texture that I live for. And then with the bites on top, it just makes it out of this world. But I do wish that it was more chunky. But, you know. All right, I can taste the chunk, and I can feel the texture of the chunk, so you can see it right there. See that? So maybe this one, the chunks are just, I don't know, flattened in with the bar, but George said that his was chunky, so I don't know. But I'm still getting that brownie chunk texture that I love, and oh my god, it's so incredibly soft. I will have to say, now that I think about it, this wasn't as soft. It wasn't as that marshmallowy texture. I mean, it's still marshmallowy, but it wasn't as like soft of a marshmallow, whereas like this one is. It's not like this was hard or anything, but I prefer it like this. I feel like it's just so incredibly good. Okay, I promised I wasn't going to eat this whole thing, but now I want to eat it all. All right, so let's cleanse my palate. By the way, if you've never tried bubbly before, all their flavors are phenomenal. Never had a bad flavor, at least as of yet, and I've tried a lot of them, and they're so good, and it's just sparkling water, and everything's 0 across the board. Okay. Let's get on to this mystery flavor, because I am beyond excited. Again, I'm going into this completely blind. I haven't read any of their comments. I haven't watched any videos on this. I haven't done any reading, watching, anything about this. I have completely stayed away from it. So I'm really excited about that. So the only thing that I will tell you is if it's worth buying a box or not. But I think in general, I bought these myself. I didn't get sent these, and I just bought 1 box, and I just thought, you know what? I just want to be part of this. I think this is so incredibly cool that they did something like this. And honestly, I feel like this would be something cool to do like multiple times throughout the year, or even like once a year. It's just really, really neat. And who doesn't like want to try something where you have no idea what the flavor is? I think the last time I done something like this, I think it was the Sour Patch ones that I remember I bought a pack when I went to the beach over the summer. And they had a mystery flavor in there, and I literally spent like a half an hour on the beach trying to figure out what that flavor was. And it's just kind of fun, and especially like, I don't know, like I'm sure George and I are going to talk about this bar, and it's just, I don't know, it's a conversation piece, right? All right, so also the brownie chunk is 7 net carbs, just so you know, 150 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 15 grams of protein. Even though this wasn't like a super chunk on top, it does have the chunks throughout the bar, because every bite I had, it had chunks in it, and you still have that same texture of the chunk with the bar. It's very soft. So I would still recommend getting a box. And again, George had one, and he said his was very chunky, that were like on top. So who knows? Maybe they're trying to do something different, but I'm pretty sure they're still supposed to be on top, but maybe this one just got smushed in there. But hands down, I'm happy with that anyway, because it still is very soft and that texture that I love. Okay, this guy is 7 net carbs. 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, no dietary fiber. So I feel like if it had dietary fiber, then obviously net carbs would have been lower, and 17 grams of fat. Oh my God, I'm so scared, guys. I'm so scared. Okay. I'm like really nervous because like, what if I don't like it? I don't like to like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've tried something that I haven't liked that's like keto. Yeah, I did a video on a product. I'm not going to mention it here, but ugh, I've had some really gross products. Okay, so this is what the bar looks like. A couple corners. It looks like, man, the bottom looks like it's like wrapped in chocolate like twice. I know the one time I had a Built Bar not too long ago, I swear the chocolate was like so thick on it. It looked like it was like, I don't know, looked like I went through the chocolate thing like 5 times and I was not complaining. So definitely, I feel like their bars definitely are wrapped in chocolate way better than a few years ago when I first started eating Built Bars, but it smells like something familiar, but all right, ready? I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? Okay. I don't know. My heart is like racing. It is very, very fluffy. Exactly what I like. Kind of thicker than this Built one. But I think this one might have been a misfit. And that's okay. But I think I know what this is. I would definitely buy a box. It's pretty good. Yeah, I would buy a box of this. It's pretty good. And I kind of can sense the flavor. If you like Built Bars, you will like this. Yeah. Definitely hands down, I would definitely recommend it. And it's very, very fluffy. Like, it's so soft. The texture is on point. And I'm telling you, it's because it's hella fresh too. Like when there's like new flavors like this and you get it, not saying that the other stuff isn't fresh by any means, but, and it depends on the flavor. Again, like this one isn't like that. But I don't know. I think it just depends on the flavor. It's so like fluffy, but also I think it's because it was like literally just made as we were ordering it. You know what I mean? I mean, of course they probably had to been making them before they put them first. You know what I mean? But it's just so incredibly soft and fluffy. This is softer and fluffier than this guy. But again, I truly think it's dependent upon the flavor. If it has like stuff inside of it, all that plays into it. But I always just feel like, and maybe because it's just in my head, and that's why I order boxes so fast, because I always just feel like it's going to be super soft and fluffy because it's fresh. But obviously they're all fresh. Okay, I just want to put that out there. But anyway, oh my God, it is so good. So anyway, I would definitely get your hands on the mystery flavor. It is delicious. And if you tried Built Bars before, you will definitely like this flavor. So anyway, guys, definitely use my code HKSOCKO. I will have the links below for you that you can use, or just put in HKSOCKO in the coupon code section. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know what flavors that you are going to be getting. There's also Puff still for sale. There's a Paranormal Pumpkin, which I haven't tried yet, but I heard really good things about it. People really love it. I think the Coconut Puff is still available. All 3 of these flavors are still available. This will be available tonight, and I'll put the time below for you. What else? There's a lot of flavors that are still available on the website. I think the Strawberry Puff is still available. So it's a really great time to be buying Built because there's a lot of things available. So definitely let me know what you guys will be purchasing, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.